All right, hey everyone, what's up?
Hello, everyone.
Back again with another episode of the weekly SEO. This time with Yunus, a colleague of mine.
Hello,
How are
everyone. Everyone doing great. And how are you, Roman?
you? I'm good. What's up? What about you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. I hope all our visitors are also great today. It's
Yeah.
the end of the week. Everyone can.
Hello, Tugayjan. Hello, everyone. I hope this week wasn't too busy. So, we are about to cover keyword research, which every SEOs did at least once in their journey. Even you, Yunus. So, you
Yeah.
started about 2 months ago, I guess, or 2 or 3 months ago.
Yes. Actually, before I was also doing keyword research, but now I'm doing it more advanced, thanks to what
Yeah,
I learned here on the DMT process.
that's great. So, being in the SEO journey is inevitable to not do keyword research. So, what makes it too important? How do we need to approach? What sense makes search volume for a keyword? We want to go a little bit in deep in this topic. Together with that, we have some news, the latest blog posts, and updates to have Google generate web page titles, which is better for keyword research, search volume, or commercial intent. These tips are from Brian Dean. Your poll answers on which is the most common SEO report that your clients refuse to accept, why keyword research is so important for SEO, and the most important topic which we want to cover today is when is a keyword research report unsatisfactory for the client. So let's go to the first slides. My name is Roman Adamita. I am director of SEO at BoostROAS. I cycle a lot, but it's not about me. So, Yunus, who are you?
Yunus Yaşar, also a mechatronics engineer and saxophone player, but for now, I want to call myself as an SEO apprentice at BoostROAS. You can also say associate, of course.
Why not? So you also are mechatronics engineer.
Yes, I studied mechatronics engineering.
Great. Is this your hobby to play saxophone?
Yes, actually, yeah, I like playing saxophone a lot, but for the latest years, I didn't have enough time to practice. I wanna play it again very much as soon as possible.
Nice. So before get started, I want to ask everyone here, how many times did you do, guys, keyword research? Just answer in the comment below, so we'll see them. Let's start with the first one. I want to share with you our latest blog post. We have Neve, which you might be interested in. If you are interested also in SEO, paid marketing, and data analytics, I would recommend looking at our blog on boostroas.com. Here is the link. You can go and you will see lots of blog posts, not just about SEO, but also PPC and data analytics. The next one is from Google update, not a new thing, but an official update announcement from Google. Google started to change titles on search results. So when you have a title on your page, Google might rewrite it because it might be not that good as you wrote it on your page. So Google is trying to understand the context of your page and if there is any hidden tags like this one. So this is the main one. Sorry, let me open Lazar. So here is the main title of your page. Here is hidden tags. Like there is 2 of them. If this main title is not related to the search which user did, then Google might try to rewrite it on search results. So this is not a new thing, but this time they made it officially like an update, algorithm update. But so you need to know if your page title is relevant to your content. The next one is a lack of data on Google Search Console performance reports. I saw on my client reports too. You might see on yours also. It was on 33 and 24 August. So if you see on search performance or discover performance, this drop in your traffic, then it's a lack of data due to this performance Google Search Console bug. Of course, it's not the first time when Google Search Console has some bugs, but it's normal because it's a tool.
By the way, Roman, can I add something? There was a note on the blog post on the news. They also said that it actually didn't affect, it didn't cause any drops on traffic or visibility. It was just about the metrics. I mean, they were not showing, but they were not actually dropping actually.
By the way, hey everyone, I see there is some hands. Welcome to the week SEO. So here is a tip from Brian Dean. Usually he shares on LinkedIn and Twitter this kind of videos, which is very valuable for me personally, for a lot of people too. Brian Dean tried to cover a really interesting thing about keywords search volume. Is search volume important or commercial intent is important? Shortly, it's about value of keywords. If you see a low search volume on a keyword, is that because people not searching for them, or is that because it's not the user's intent to see your pages, or etc. things? So you might need to research a little bit about your keywords you entered in your pages. So he mentioned commercial intent is more important than search volume in this video. And let's get started by small steps. We asked you on Twitter, what is the most common SEO report your client refused to accept in your journey? So we entered four titles here, 4 reports, but of course, people has different ones. So today we are trying to cover keyword research. On Twitter, 45% selected keyword research. On LinkedIn, 40% selected keyword research. And on Instagram, 15 people selected keyword research. So this is why we bring this topic today in our session. Because when you search on Google, like for first example, site Moz.com and keyword research. Why Moz.com? Because Moz is it's a significantly important resource for your SEO journey. You can learn a lot of things for this website, and this is one of the oldest websites for SEOs. So there is a lot of topics regarding keyword research, about 36K just on keyword research. And on Google, when you search just for keyword research, which pages include, there is about over 5 million results. And as you can see in this graph, people always was interested about keyword research. This graph is from Ahrefs, and as you can see right here, monthly around 14K clicks has just for keyword research. So this graph is from September 2015 to December 2019. So as you can see, the blue lines is organic clicks. So they never dropped. Actually, they raised it a lot. So people are interested in keyword research. They search for different variations. For example, how to do keyword research, or what is keyword research, how to research keywords, etc. So we are curious. So let's get started with who knew about this keyword, corona vaccine. When you, if you were in 2019 or 2018, no one searched for corona vaccine. It is because no one knew about corona days. So every low search volume keyword depends on actions we do to increase its number of searches. For example, Roman Adamita, my name will be not that will not have that search volume without doing anything, without sharing anything. For example, if weekly SEO wasn't like a live stream, if I don't know, if my name wasn't included in any articles, then my name never has like search volume. The same thing is with corona vaccine. When coronavirus started in our world, the search volume started to increase. So what I want to mention here, if a keyword has low search volume, it depends what actions you do to increase its volume. You can increase search volume of a keyword by share your articles, by share with a lot of people, or speak at conferences, or make videos, or do it like a lot of times, repeatedly. We are curious creators. We ask things that never have been asked before. So on Google, we search 3 billion terms per day. 3 billion. It's not like a small number. But when you read on Google the keyword blog, they mention it. There are 3 million of searches on Google every year. In fact, 15% of searches we see every day are new, which means there's always more work for us to do to present people with the best answers to their queries from a wide variety of legitimate sources. So at least 450 million searches were new for Google. So back again to this slide, you will see that this keyword before hasn't like a lot of search volume. It started after coronavirus. So Google started to understand what is going on with this keyword. Of course, there was a lot of content, and that is how this keyword started to increase its search volume. Sometimes we might have lack of data on third-party tools. For example, when world will be corona-free? If you search this keyword on Ahrefs or SEMrush or another third-party tool, you might not see the search volume of this keyword. It's because of lack of data. But when you research from another tools, you need to know that there is you need to know that Ahrefs, SEMrush, Google Keyword Planner has different algorithms to include search volume of a keyword. So the official one is Google Keyword Plan. And when I entered this keyword, when world will be corona-free, I saw that there is, in May 2021, was over 400 search volume for this keyword. But on Ahrefs, there is no search volume. So don't think in the first time that a keyword have not search volume. You need to research a lot. Think beyond Google, even beyond search engines, because there is not just Google. There is a lot of search engines which you can search for, like what kind of keywords users are searching for. Even on Amazon, if you search for something, if you search for something on Amazon, you will see there variations of keywords. So not just Google has big data, but also Amazon, also Baidu or Bing or another like Yandex search engines. So
yes. Here's my part. Do you want to say anything else, Roman?
Nope, right now, no. But if there is any questions, I can try to answer. There's no questions. Yeah. All right.
All right. Thank you so much. By the way, there were some great statistics which I will also make benefit of. So the clients can refuse our keyword research or some parts of our keyword research with several reasons, but today we are going to cover just 3 of them. First one is generic keywords. As you know, generic keywords have a lot of very high competition. Not only that, they have a lot of competition, they can also mean they can also be used for a lot of things. For example, TV in here can be used for a device, TV as a device, TV as a media company, TV as a domain for the country Tuvalu, which is an interesting thing. So it can be a lot of things. And what you will see on the first side will be a Wikipedia page or several Wikipedia pages. And after you start to see commercial pages, they will be big marketplaces, big players. So that is why, for example, if we have an electronic store running customer, when we add the keyword TV, they don't want to use it. They sell TVs, of course, but they cannot compete with Amazon. They cannot compete with eBay, or they cannot compete with Wikipedia. So that is why they refuse to use it. That is why we go deeper. And also, do you see the keyword difficulty here? It's actually 96%. Yeah. How can you manage to deal with that? As we get deeper, we can add smart TV because our client also sells smart TVs. And we can also add some brand names which they sell. So as you see, the keyword difficulty decreases every time. It is easier to get more clicks and visibility with more longer tail keywords. So that is why we recommend to use longer tail keywords to our customers, which are not the big players of the market.
Especially if you are not a big brand. Don't think that if a keyword has a lot of search volume, it is the best keyword for your website if you just started with your brand. Let me give an example because I forget about that. So I had 15 minutes to cover my topics. You too. So I will steal your 2 minutes at least.
No problem. Go on, please.
If you have a small brand, try to, like you said, just focus on long tail keywords in the beginning, at least for 6 months. Because when you calculate like hundreds of long tail keywords, which has 10 search volume per month, when you calculate all of them, it's equal to dozens, like thousands of search volumes. One keyword has 10 search volume, but 100 keyword has 1,000 search volume. So think about that because it's easier. It's an easy strategy, but it's a long-term strategy at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Also, as we have a saying in Turkish, small drops of water can create a big lake. So it will be a good strategy in longer term.
Definitely. And as Google said, like, try to make small steps and you will win.
Yeah. And the other problem we face when we are trying to make our clients accept some keywords to track and use is the keywords with really low volume. They all the time ask, this keyword hasn't been searched ever. But actually it's not true, because on SEMrush we see the volumes on the certain month. For example, in this month, we see for August. The next month we'll be seeing the volume for August. So it can depend on seasonality. It can be also the lack of data, as Roman said, from the third-party tool. So we check how many results we see on Google, and as you see, AI-based contact center shows 1,980,000,000 results. So it can be used. It has 10 volumes, but it can be used. And with brand awareness we create in time, it can be having even more volume. So this is why we use those keywords. And also, not in B2C most of the time, but in B2B clients, even one search volume can bring you new clients and new generations. That is why sometimes we offer keywords with low volume, which can be useful in the longer run.
Yeah, usually B2B keywords doesn't have too much search volume because B2B keywords are really valuable. And if someone search for a B2B keyword for a B2B software, for example, they will see like not a lot of search results, but the best ones. So that's why there is not a lot of search volume.
Yeah. And the last one, which we'll cover today, is irrelevancy. For example, this demographic analysis is a piece of the landing page on a website. You know, a demographic analysis is evaluating statistics for age, gender, race, education, and wealth. But in this website, they are only actually serving software which recognizes age and gender. They are using those statistics for retail stores, but only age and gender. But what they mainly do is, what their product mainly do is recognizing age and gender. So when we use demographic analysis, which has more than 800 volume, it can be useful in some cases. But in here, as you can see, demographic analysis, there's an explanation, there's an info card, there are some people also ask questions, and it will be no use for us. That is why we are trying to explain our product better with more details as gender recognition software or age gender software, age recognition software. So this sometimes happens. Of course, the client knows their product very well, but they don't know how to market it very well, and they don't know how people can search for it. This is why we check how people can search for it, and we use the best options. We recommend it to use the best options. And all right, here we go. Things are getting interesting now. What do you see here?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
No, I didn't saw that. Sorry. ML. I see ML. So, okay, I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah. What everyone thinks that word can be, rather than these words. When you search with ML, you can see plenty of results. Actually, I noted it is showing 2.81 billion results on Google with search ML, consisting Mobile Legends, which is a mobile game, milliliter, a measurement system, and machine learning, a new approach on technology. So, if All right, that was your question. I thought someone has some question. Or there can be any other things, but what about cat? What do you think it can be? It's not a cat, which is an animal, by the way.
Yeah. Huh. I saw your slides before, but I forgot what cat means. I can use my imagination. Like,
Does anyone have? Does anyone else have any ideas about what cat means?
yeah, it's like it's a mobile game or something like machine learning, relevant to machine learning.
Sort of. We
Sort
can.
of. All right,
Yeah.
let's get to know what does that mean.
Actually, CAD stands for a lot of words, maybe more than 20, but I just included three of them, three main ones. The first one is Canadian dollar. Most popular ones are computer-aided drawing or computer-aided design, which is used by engineers and architects. And the other one is coronary artery disease, which is a cardiovascular disease. So don't skip the slide. I will ask you a question, and I will ask everyone a question. So suppose that we have a client which is in the bioengineering industry, and they have developed a device which predicts coronary artery disease by using machine learning. You know the short forms, ML for machine learning and CAD for coronary artery disease. So would it make sense to search with the keyword ML on CAD or ML for CAD? Would you see the same results every time? What do you think? What does everyone think, actually? I'm wondering.
It's not just about me, so Yunus blows my mind right now. All right, so I think we will see various of search results. Like, for example, let me think. When we search on Google airplanes, you can fly with airplanes, right? You
Yeah.
can see brands of airplanes, or you can see the song of Bob Airplanes, which is released on 2010. So Google will try to give various of search results, which might be the best relevant for their intent, because Google is collecting data in their Gmail account. So I guess Google will try to show just the best results for them, as I mentioned in the previous slide. Let me show you. Like, where is that one? Yeah, this one. Like, they are trying to give the best answers for their queries. So I think like CAD, when we will write CAD on Google will try to give the best answers.
Yes, you are completely right. Perfectly, actually. When you type a CAD on Google, you can see, but when you combine them, for example, all right, if you use the keyword ML for CAD, which can mean machine learning for coronary artery disease, you can see products, you can see some post pages related to our topic. But if you write ML on CAD, you will see only results related to computer-aided design. So it is actually not very obvious. It is very subtle, and we tend to make these kind of mistakes sometimes. And when the client tracks what we are doing, what kind of keywords we have, when they search for those keywords to see the results, our bioengineering client will see something related to 3D modeling and design. It will be really interesting. This time they will refuse that keyword, for example. That is why we always need to check what results we see for certain keywords. That is a mistake of us sometimes. But this is very subtle mistake. It's not so easy to detect this kind of mistakes.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Oh, you finished it.
Yes.
So, like I said, but I forgot to mention in the beginning, weekly SEO series started to have like up to 30 minutes, around 30 minutes. So we are trying to not like have a very long episode because it might be not that good as the short one. So thank you very much for being with us. If you want our weekly SEO news delivered to your inbox, you can go through this link and you can subscribe from here. This is an example of our email. Of course, you will have every week on random day. It might be on Monday or it might be on Friday. And thank you for being with us. You are out of this world. See you next week.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye-bye.